Breaking news, details after a body was found inside a car.
The story of singer David has taken a shocking and tragic turn. On September 8th, workers at a Hollywood tow yard made a horrifying discovery. Inside the trunk of a Tesla that had been abandoned in the Hollywood Hills since the beginning of summer, police found the dismembered and decomposing body of a teenage girl. The car, which had been impounded just days earlier, belonged to David. The victim was soon identified as 15-year-old Celeste Rivas Hernandez, a girl who had been missing for over a year. Celeste was last seen near Lake Elsinore, California, about 75 miles from where her body was eventually discovered. She was only 13 years old when she disappeared. Police have not yet explained the full connection between Celeste and David, but there are disturbing details. Both reportedly shared matching tattoos, the letters SH on their fingers. Celeste's mother later confirmed her daughter had a boyfriend named David. Despite being on tour at the time, David canceled his Seattle show on September 11th. Just one day after Celeste's body was identified. He has since paused his tour entirely, though his representatives insist he is cooperating with investigators. The connection between David and Celeste has only deepened with what fans and internet users have uncovered. On David's Discord server, users found disturbing content, including images suggesting Celeste was involved with him. Some members even referred to her as his girlfriend. Reddit posts from over a year ago eerily referenced a missing girl, only referred to as C, and linked her to David. One user alleged David was dating an 8th grader and paying her friends to keep quiet. Another wrote that LAPD had already swept through a property in the Hollywood Hills connected to him. Screenshots of FaceTime calls and old photos from 2023 appeared to show direct contact between David and Celeste before she went missing. Even more unsettling, David released his hit song, Romantic Homicide, on September 7th, which, chillingly, was Celeste's birthday. Other rumors and claims have since spread. Anonymous messages allege David had inappropriate contact with Celeste and another man, Gus, who was said to have treated her even more horrifically. An Instagram account called Chandler posted that David owed money in Lake Elsinore and claimed he paid off kids to hide his relationship with Celeste. A photo allegedly showing David handing over cash has circulated online as supposed proof. These stories echo the earlier Reddit warnings, suggesting that many people already knew something was wrong, but the truth was ignored. The case has sparked difficult conversations online about parasocial relationships and celebrity worship. As one commenter put it, "We need to stop worshiping these celebrities. They are people too, and they are capable of doing bad things." Now, with David under a dark cloud of suspicion, fans and critics alike are left re-examining his work, his lyrics, and his public persona. For Celeste, whose life was tragically cut short, the internet has filled with memorials and grief. As one host summed it up, leave your comments on the comments section and give this video a like. I have more updates to keep you posted on this story. Kindly subscribe for more.
The girl that was found decomposing in the front trunk of David's Tesla has finally been identified, and based on all the new details we just got, it seems that this is not going to end well for David. So for context, this girl's name is Celeste, and she was found in the front trunk of David's Tesla, and it turns out that Celeste was 15 years old. And this is where it makes me even more sicker to my stomach, because the remains that were found of Celeste were initially so unidentifiable, and this is where it gets even more worse, because Celeste has been missing since April of 2024. Where Celeste's mom's just told TMZ that her daughter had been dating a boyfriend named David and had mentioned getting a tattoo with him, as the tattoo that Celeste had on her finger was a tattoo that said shh, which is a tattoo that David also has. A reminder that David is 20 and Celeste is 15, and this is where it gets even more insaner, as seemingly David didn't even have this shush tattoo until a year ago. And remember, the night that the body was found in David's front, David went on stage in Minneapolis and seemingly did not directly address this, as he has allegedly been cooperative. And remember, this is all alleged and nothing has been confirmed yet. A lot of people are saying that after a 15-year-old with a matching tattoo of you found in your car is not a good look.
So it turns out you do have a connection to the girl found in the trunk of your Tesla. Okay. Now, last week we have reported that a popular singer here on TikTok and across the globe by the name of David, or D4VD, had been involved with an incident with his Tesla. Now, individuals had came into the comments and said, well, he sold the Tesla before anything had occurred with that girl's body in it. And then other people said that we were spreading false information. Well, according to the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department, he actually knew the person in his trunk. Now, the girl who was found in his trunk had been identified as a 14 or 15-year-old girl. Now, the police had reported that the car was found abandoned on Bluebird Avenue and Dooney Drive, and that's when they began to smell what they smelled. Now, while the coroner's office is attempting to find who this girl's next of kin was, they're not going to release her name and information yet first. They want to tell her family first. But according to medical examiners and based off of her autopsy reports, she was anywhere between the ages of 14 and 15 years old. The police had described her as a girl having wavy black hair. She's about 5'2" tall, and she weighs about 71 pounds. She was found wearing a tube top and leggings and a yellow metal bracelet and metal studded earrings. She also had a tattoo on her right index finger that said, "Shh." Now, other people had speculated that, well, he was on tour, so he had no idea that she would be in the trunk. Unfortunately, that's also incorrect. According to the chief medical examiner who had autopsied her body, they said that she had been in there for quite some time. And before the rumor mill begins, I want to make sure we dispel this story. Now, in another tow yard on the opposite side